So Ruby's very complex counting, I will say. You have to constantly count, whereas some ballets that you can sort of rely on just your muscle memory with the music sort of thing. Rubies, you cannot. You have to constantly be counting, whether you're in the corps, soloist, or the principal roles. It's very complex counting and very irregular phrasing. So you might have a 6 count, the next phrase is a 10 count, and then we're back to a 2 count. Like, it's constantly changing, and the choreography is all matching with the various phrasing of the count. So, you know, your sequence of steps will change with the different phrasing of the counts. So it's very easy to get off the music in Rubies if you're not constantly counting. You have to do, it's like a metronome. You have to just be and you do get to a point where you can enjoy the movement and perform it and all of that, but the whole rehearsal process is strictly counting. I mean, you're just constantly counting until you really do get it in your body. But even when you're, you know, it's like as a dancer, as you know, with something that's difficult to count, once you get it into your body, you are able to, you know, enjoy in the movement and perform it. But some ballets you have to keep counting and some you don't. Rubies, you always have to count. Most of my career, I danced Balanchine ballets, so they were all quite unique in their own way. But as far as Rubies, I mean, the corps, which is the first role I did as a young dancer in Chicago, was very fun to dance with your fellow company members on stage in that group setting. I mean, the curtain goes up and you're in a V on point in fourths. I'm sure you've seen it, right? You've seen the ballet?
Yeah.
And, you know, it's the music. You know, we always had a live orchestra, and it's so dramatic in the beginning. Da, 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 da. And then you wait, and you can hear the audience is applauding, and it's just such a thrilling moment when that curtain goes up and we're in that vibrant red, you know, costume. And then I think, you know, just the movement is really fun and different with the parallel and the turnout and the flexing and the hips and all of that, which is, you know, similar to, like, say, Four Temperaments, Balanchine's Four Temperaments. There was a lot of the, you know, the parallel and the flex and the hips and all of that. A lot of his ballets have those characteristics in them, the movement qualities. But Rubies, I felt super elegant in that. And I think part of it was the costuming too, and the headpiece that we got to wear. Just that gorgeous, vibrant red and the unique panels on the skirt. We had little flaps that we called panels, and then the jewels. So we had the ruby jewels all across our corset. So it was just a really thrilling, fun, exciting. I mean, the music, everything about it. Yeah. Yeah, so we did in Chicago, we did just Rubies as a piece. We never did the full length jewels in Chicago. I think it was, you know, various reasons, budget reasons and so on. But when I joined PBT, we did the full. We did all 3 sections. And so I had a lot of experience, familiarity with Rubies on its own for years, because we performed it several times, and I performed, like I said, in the corps and the tall girl. And then when I joined PBT, we did all 3 sections, and it was really exciting to be able to learn the other 2 sections and sort of make it, you know, as a whole. Emeralds, I did the walking pas de deux principal role. So she has the walking pas where you don't come off point, and then she has the really long variation that repeats, and that was very enjoyable. I mean, Emeralds is, again, elegant. The long, beautiful emerald green tutus that came just above the ankle. So, you know, it's definitely more romantic, you know, as a setting. But again, beautiful, enjoyed it very much. Diamonds, we had the white tights, the white point shoes, and the white classical tutus. And in Diamonds, I was one of the soloist girls. So Diamonds, I don't know how familiar you are with it. It's the principal couple. And then there are 2 demi girls in the first waltz. with all the core. And then there's the scherzo scene, which I think there were 4 or 5 of us, the whole jumpy section with the men. So I was the one of the demi girls in the first waltz, and then in the scherzo section. And that was a hard ballet to be that role, to dance the demis and then the scherzo. It was really quite exhausting, all the jumping. It kind of wiped me out. But it was really fun though. Yeah, they're just all so different, you know. I mean, definitely balancing stylistically, but the movement, you know, as far as the abstractness, whereas, you know, in Rubies, you have more of the classical, but again, it was abstract too. In Emeralds, all the port de bras, you know, the fancy port de bras, and then Diamonds, you know, she has all the, you know, stylistic port de bras as far as the principal girl too, but they're just all beautiful in each and every way. So enjoyed them all equally. I don't think I had a favorite. I was more familiar with Rubies because I had done it for so many years. But I don't know. I don't know if I have a favorite. I think I like them all equally. I'm staying indifferent with that one.